So welcome back to another episode of Bourbon Buddies. We're excited to be here today. What do we got today, buddy?
Well, buddy, we got Buffalo Trace, and this is the entry bourbon. So this is 45% alcohol, 90 proof for all you people that like
proof heads out there.
Yeah. So this, for some reason, we just actually were in Delaware, and we were picking up stuff for my wedding, which is on Saturday. Just a little side note. And we noticed that Buffalo Trace, just this, was not there. And it was at a Total Wine, and it wasn't there. So
I don't think there was any Buffalo Trace products.
No. So meaning,
found interesting.
I think that they're either allocating it or I don't know. But yeah, look, we're gonna kind of see what this is all like. And again, we've drank this a little bit, so we understand this bourbon a little bit. And so some of these notes we're gonna talk about, we've already discussed. So.
Yeah.
All right, so buddy, what do you get on the nose there?
All right. I get a lot of dried fruit, almost like apples and apricot, a little apricot maybe.
I can totally see that.
Yeah.
It's these kind of yellow kind of fruits, you know. I'm getting kind of this apple cider thing going on.
Yeah, I can see like cinnamon apple.
Cinnamon apple, okay.
There's almost a very faint cinnamon note in there. Of course, your classic caramel and classic bourbon. This is very much it's a staple in the bourbon community. Buffalo Trace, can't really go wrong with it.
Well-rounded nose too, and I get this like Snickers, like a Snickers bar with the caramel, the chocolate, and all that stuff. And
yeah, I can see that. Fun size Snickers.
Yeah. Oh, fun size.
Fun size.
Hey,
Not
cheers
too much.
to that, buddy.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to the fun side.
Yeah, a little bit. I can get that.
And then it polishes up then with a little chocolate milk and yeah, because it kind of goes. It doesn't go vanilla-ish for me. It kind of goes more in the chocolate realm, but not 100% dark chocolate. I'm like milk chocolate kind of deal.
All right.
And then there's the
back to the Snickers bar chocolate.
Yes.
All right.
Well,
let's try it. Let's see what we got here. See, I get a lot of cinnamon on that. I shouldn't say a lot, but like a sweet cinnamon, but it's prevalent. It's not like spicy cinnamon where you're gonna be weirded by it. But there's like a warming cinnamon.
just the overall.
It's like a mouthfeel of sweet cinnamon.
Oh, mouthfeel. You do. You get it's where the nose misses those barrel spices. I think that the palate and the finish kind of draw those out. So I believe
the cinnamon's much more pronounced on the palate than it is in the nose.
I heard
that again. It's not.
No.
It's not like overpowering. It's really very subtle on the nose, but it's definitely present, and some caramel apple in there. A lot of just classic bourbon notes.
Classic bourbon. Quick finish. But again, it's 45% alcohol. We're not talking like heavy hitter here. So I think this is, and we were talking about how approachable this is.
Yeah, it's for anybody getting into it, or wants something little mild, or having company that aren't really into it. Something you could use to kind of like introduce them if you had some friends you wanted to try to introduce to bourbon. This would be a really good approachable one. I know it's very popular. A lot of people kind of start with this and kind of stay with it. Nothing wrong with that. The finish does decay a little quick.
It does.
For me, it's soft. It doesn't really rise up with a lot of heat. There again, it's a 90 proofer, so it's not gonna warm for days. But I think it's pretty solid though. I mean, it's pretty standard.
Yeah,
I don't think you can go wrong with it.
I think the one word for me for this is balanced. I think it's just overall balanced. Everything, the nose, the palate, the finish, it's all nothing goes out, out of whack. It doesn't spike anywhere. It's just kind of real boom. You know what you're probably gonna get coming off the nose. You're like, I mean, the barrel spice does kind of kick in a little bit, but
nothing to catch you off guard.
No,
it's not like you're gonna taste it and really miss anything. It might leave you wanting a little bit if you've had other bourbons, or some people don't like the real strong, bold stuff and they want something a little milder. This is perfect,
Yeah, baby.
How would you rate it?
Well, buddy, just kind of going off everything. With the last video we did a 10-point system. So we kind of changed it up this video, and I think this is what we're going to stick with, which is just out of 100 points. Lines up the Whiskey Advocate and all those things.
Yeah,
it makes
you can
sense.
kind of tweak, the difference from a 7 to an 8, it seems drastic, but, something's 90 or 93, it's like, well, a little more dialed in.
I'd go, to be honest, I'd go probably around the 84 kind of thing, 84 points-ish.
Yeah.
Because I think that it does a
thinking...
damn fine job of being a damn fine bourbon that does what it needs to do, but it's not, in the upper echelon. It's an entry bourbon. It's for somebody who's just kind of getting into bourbon, but wants to kind of step it up from, your Jack Daniel's Black Label, or, your, just straight up like, Evan Williams Black Label,
straight up
right?
Jim Beam or something
Jim
like
Beam,
that.
Yep,
yeah.
white label. Mm-hmm.
The basic stuff. Yeah, I would say this isn't basic.
Yeah, there's some notes. I mean, there's some complexities.
It's a step up from basic. It's enjoyable. It's not anything crazy over the top. So I would say I was thinking 83, 82, 83, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely, 90 pointer always seems to be like, when you say 90, you're getting serious, you're really digging something. So I wouldn't say that, but I also wouldn't turn it away if that's what was offered.
So, I would never turn this away. I'd put this in I always try to have this in my house. If I run out of a bottle, which it happens quick with this, because it goes down so smooth, then I restock it. Because everyone tends to kind of like it.
There again, back to the whole having company, people want to try, whatever.
Yeah.
Great place to start. So, all right, well, that about wraps it up here with the Buffalo Trace. There are more things coming. But
yes.
I wouldn't hesitate to at least try it. I know you might not want to commit to a whole bottle, but definitely give it a shot. I don't think you're really going to be disappointed, but you might not be crazy pleased. So that's kind of where I stand on that.
Middle of the road.
Yep. So thanks again for tuning in. We keep seeing you soon.
Cheers, buddy.